Hello! Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you if you are watching the stream after the fact, if you're catching up later on. That's also very much appreciated. Thank you very much. I'm very excited about tonight's stream. This project's kind of been on the back burner for me for a while because I was kind of waiting for March to roll around, so then we could actually start work on it and do it all in one go. So, hello everybody. Thank you very much for being here. Welcome to the stream. We have some new things tonight. We have I don't even know what you would call them. They're things you can type into the chat to get more information. So, for instance, if you're new here, if you're new to the stream, you can type in !, tin can audio, all one word, and then it will give you a little bit of information about who we are, about Tin Can Audio. I'm just gonna turn the music off. Give me just a second. Conversely, if you are interested in learning what it is we're making music for tonight, because we're going to be making music for a project tonight for an upcoming tabletop RPG, you can type in ! River, and then it'll give you a little bit of information about the game that I'm making music for tonight, and then and also a link to the Kickstarter, which is closed, but it's the best place to get information about all the things that are going on. So tonight we're going to be working on Upriver, Downriver, which is an upcoming tabletop RPG by Ella Watts and Max Breyer. Ella Watts, who has been on the stream before, we were talking about an audio drama episode that we both worked on, and yeah, so they've put together this fantastic game, and they very kindly asked me to do the soundtrack, which was very, very kind, and it's. I'm calling it game music as much as it's sort of like a little bit off to the side, but yeah, I'm very excited to be working on it. This is going to be my entire month. Streaming this month is going to be working on Upriver, Downriver, and working on all the music for it. This project file that's up right now, that's the demo that I made for Upriver, Downriver. About before the Kickstarter started, so quite a while now. We're talking maybe 3-4 months ago now. And I'm going to play that just because it's been a while since I've listened to it, and also I think just to see if there's any themes we can pull out of it for the piece that we're making today. So I have a whole lot. So I've been asked to do an entire album, which is great. I love it when big commissions like that come in. And the thing about this one, so if you're kind of unaware of Upriver, Downriver, a lot of it is based around the idea of the tarot deck, which I think is really cool. And we kind of took that and used that idea, and we sort of thought we want to tie the soundtrack to the tarot deck as much as possible. So there were like a sort of few different placement, different numbers of tracks that we could use for this, starting at like 4, but then going all the way up to 22. So I want to do 22 tracks for this album. I want to do 22 tracks for this soundtrack. That is the goal. I've probably not given myself enough time to do that, but we'll wait and see. But there is a list of 7 tracks that I've been given that are kind of the like baseline. These are the ones that have to get done at the very least, and I do have a deadline for that kind of initial kind of thing because I'm going to be appearing on the MacGuffin & Co stream sometime in April, and we're going to be talking about the soundtrack. So I do have a deadline for some of this. So this is the big project for March. So what we're working on tonight is I have my handy dandy notes book here, just in case I have notes written on it in case I forget what's in them. Hi, Squeeny Todd. Thank you for coming along. I'm glad that you're excited for the game. I'm also very excited for the game as well. I've listened to a few actual plays, and I've read the quick start guide, and it's all very, very, very exciting stuff. And it's just really cool. It's just a really cool game. And it's made by some wonderful people. So Yeah, so tonight we are going to be working on a piece of music called The Sea. So the sea is one of the sort of end points of the game. So you start kind of in the middle of this river, and you can choose to go. I'm gonna get this the wrong way around. You can either go upriver towards the source of the river, or you can go downriver to the sea. I may have got upriver and downriver confused there. I'm not a nautical person, so I apologize if I've got that wrong. Yes, so the sea is one of the kind of final areas. It's kind of like a destination that you can get to. And it's kind of, you get there, you look out across this vast ocean, and you've got it's like a new, nobody's ever explored it. It's this new place that people have never been to and returned. And so there's this kind of sense of adventure, but also there's a sort of scale and a grandness to it as well. And that's what we're going to be focusing on tonight. But before we do that, I'm going to go through the piece of music that already made for it and kind of see if there's anything we can pull out of it for tonight. There's a couple of instruments that I kind of want to use for this new track. So yeah, I'll play it and then we can talk a bit about it. So. So I probably should have said before I kicked that off that this was very much a demo. I was still working out how to play the banjo, as you can probably tell from the banjo part. But yeah, so that's what I've got. This 2-minute track is kind of all that exists of Upriver, Downriver at the moment. There's a couple of instruments I kind of want to maybe use for this track that I'm making today. Also, hello Tang Whistle. I saw you in the chat just a second ago. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for being here. So this piece of music has a very unusual instrument in it. It's this track here. I'm just going to play that on its own. It's a very strange musical instrument. It's a French sort of electronic instrument, and I've only ever used it on this track. So I'm kind of wanting to maybe base stuff around this because I like this. Just that sound I think is really interesting, and because what do we also have? We've got a piano. Is that just a normal? Oh, we do have an actual piano track. Oh, incredible! I forgot. That's our good old firewood piano. Our wonderful, slightly warped upright piano. We've got our Wurlitzer. Can't have a track without a Wurlitzer. Can't have a soundtrack without a Wurlitzer piano. What are you? So yeah, Wurlitzer will be featuring on this soundtrack because it's me, and I really like the Wurlitzer piano. So that's that to look forward to. What strings is this? Well, it's sort of based. So it's a very early electronic instrument. I'm trying to find a way to describe it. So the thing you have is you have a keyboard, but you also have this little kind of strip underneath the keyboard, and you put a ring on your finger, and you roll the ring up and down the strip, and so you can kind of get these. It's sort of a slightly more versatile theremin, let's call it. And what about, is this the frozen strings? Oh no, this is our intimate strings that we used for OST Comp Jam. Lovely, lovely clean string sounds from Spitfire Audio. What are the other sounds we've got? Yeah, I forgot about this one. So this is called Trumpet Fields. It's a free instrument from Spitfire Audio. It's very weird. Slightly gnarly brass instrument. You get these nice. So you pair it with the strings and the organ. Just adds a bit more texture, and then we've got this sort of church organ synth, which I really like. It's an instrument pack I don't use very often, but I really like it here. What did I do? Did I use my Moog? Oh, I did as well. That's my grandmother. Oh, there is a frozen. Yeah, this is the other sound I really like using. So this is another free string pack, and I think if you are a composer in any capacity, you should absolutely download this pack. It's Frozen Strings by Spitfire Audio. What they did was they got 4 string players and they put them in an industrial fridge, which sounds like a not particularly nice thing to do to 4 professional musicians, but okay. And then just got them to kind of play notes, and created a sample pack using these very, very cold violin and cello strings and things, which creates this incredible kind of slightly squeaky kind of very interesting harmonic sounds and colors and textures. It's very sort of natural. Yeah, I really like it. So yeah, that's what we've got so far. Let's go over to the slightly scary looking project, the empty one, and let's get started. Let's get rolling. So I'm gonna start with, let's load up a piano for the time being, and let's just play around with what we have and see what we come up with, because I don't have anything. I have a brief, which is more than what I normally have when I start these streams. But yeah, this is I'm feeling the kind of weight of potentially 22 tracks bearing down. Right, are you loaded? We've got the sustain pedal. Anyone's wondering, I'm using a Yamaha Reface CP. It's this tiny little piano that I use. It's very good for coming up with little ideas. This is just the tower. Yeah, that's just the tower. That's probably not the best thing to be playing at the moment. I'll turn it up a bit, just so we've got a bit of extra volume, and I'll turn that up a bit. Okay. So that piece of music we played at the beginning, the demo, that's in C minor. And I think the kind of main bit. No, So we could do something with that, with those notes there. I like that chord. Well, I don't even know what chord that is. Oh, it's it is. I think that's an E flat major with an added fourth. It's quite a nice sound, but we're sticking the fourth on the bottom. Oh, what? The stream's down? Oh, are we down? Are we gone? Am I about to go? Is that what this is? Oh no, I'm still here. I'm still here. It says everything's fine. Am I still? Hello? Anyone there? I'm being told I'm still around. Yeah. Hopefully I come back. Still here. Thank you. Okay, good. I'll carry on rather than just... I'm glad somebody told me. Otherwise it would have been like 15 minutes of me just going, hello? Just staring into the camera and waiting for... trying to get a response from the internet. What a horrible thing. Also, hello, Eclipsed Sky. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy your time here. Okay, we have something, I think. Ooh, here we go. I think that's something. Let's get that recorded before I forget it. If I... I think I might already have... click track on. Okay, we have something. We have an idea. Let's get started. Something actually we need to do. So I've been allowed to do some light sound design for this. So I'm gonna have a quick look in my media library and see. I do think I have some There we go. Yeah. Oh. Might be a bit too much. Ella. Hello, Ella. Thank you for being... You showed up at exactly the right time. Of course, you showed up when I was going through my library of water samples. Hi. Ella is the wonderful Ella is the wonderful person who came up with the game that we're making music for. Yeah, I'm working on the music for the sea tonight, which is represented by the death card in the tarot deck, and that's what we're working on tonight. We've got some piano chords. That's all we have. So I'm kind of... It's probably not the best place to start, honestly, but we're gonna give it a go. Distant ocean waves. This will absolutely be able to watch back. Yes, of course. It'll be available on our Twitch, but then it'll also be available on YouTube as well. Despite streaming for about a year and a half, I've only just discovered that I can export the streams directly to YouTube afterwards. Right, let's put this on. Let's put the Distant Ocean Waves loop on, and then we'll probably make it a bit quieter, just so it doesn't sound quite as intense. So... let's see what else we can add on here. Okay, I can make this work. Okay, that's good. We can make something with some Ghibli flavor, which is probably going to be a big influence on this particular soundtrack. Might actually give it another... Give the sea sounds a bit more of a bar. Ooh, there it is. There it is. Yes. There's the That's the chord wall. That's a little arpeggio. Don't even know what... Not even gonna try and tell you what chord that is, because I don't know. It's a B flat, a C, an E flat, and an F. Don't even think it counts as a chord. I think it's just a... Okay. I'm just gonna roll. See what comes up. Okay, first of all, let's knock that in tune. Yeah, okay. This is me fixing the mistakes. Start you a bit sooner. There's a melody in there somewhere. Tell you what, let's have a do-over. Just turn the click track on this time. Okay. There we go. Good, 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 good. So we just get rid of this. I like the effect, but it's not quite what we're going for. Oh. So. Yep, that's a melody. Probably gonna have to extend it, so we've got a second phrase, but that's a start. We have a start, and I was a bit sort of afraid of going. Oh, I need to. I'm starting at the very end. That's scary because normally what happens at the end is you bring in the themes that you've been working on throughout, that you've been introducing earlier on in the soundtrack. So it's very weird to start at the end, but I guess it still works. I can just, whatever I come up with here, I can just feed into the other tracks. Thank you. Like, I'm aware I do work on these quickly. A lot of the time it's just playing something, hoping that it works, and I think there will be an evening where I sit down and come up with some actual motifs. Because, I mean, like, this little... Absolutely throw that under many... Because that's under a... Oops. I've already forgotten it. Turn that down a bit. Oops. Oops. Yeah, that's a melody that's got legs. It's the technical term. Okay, let's see if we can come up with a B section now. Helps if you stick it in the right octave and play in the right key. That's a top tip there. Okay, and then once again, I don't know why I'm finding it. I think just generally because I haven't bothered to put the click track on is why it's not quite fitting. Okay, let's try it with the click track. Click track! I literally just said it. God damn. And then we can go back to the main melody, which is... Let's pop that there. Copy, copy, copy. Oh no, it doesn't work. I need to come up with another full melody. Okay. Let me have a think. I'm probably going to copy these chords onto an electric piano because we're bringing out the whirly, everybody. Stop your watches. Amazing, wonderful to have you back. I'm sorry, Mister. We've got a melody now, and you know what? We're playing around with a new sound. I'll play with the. Just put a whirly in, so you didn't miss the important bit. There it is. Turn the click track off. Mattis Martigan, yes, more music, more soundtracks. We are working on some music for Upriver, Downriver, and that should be a little link in the chat if you're wanting to find out more about Upriver, Downriver. I'm going to be working on Upriver, Downriver all month. I have at least 7 pieces to do. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying Valley and Mountain. So OST Comp Jam is still everyone's still doing their ratings and doing their reviews. It's been there's been some fantastic music. When the compilation album comes out for OST Comp Jam Crunch Time, please go check it out. It's fantastic and it's very, 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 very good. There is some fantastic music in there. I've been really enjoying listening to all this good music and not really being able to rate it objectively because it's all very good and I can't not give everything 5 stars. I'm breaking the rating system. Alan makes a good point in the chat. If you didn't support the Kickstarter at the time, the manual and a lot of other stuff is going to be available later this year to buy, along with the fancy handy dandy soundtrack album, which will definitely be done by then. But yeah, so we're working on a piece all about the sea. It's kind of the end of the journey. I do want to make this a bit grand. It's probably going to be a sort of orchestral piece at the end of it. I re-downloaded my symphonic orchestra instruments. I haven't used them for years. And there's some really lovely sounds on there I really want to get to grips with. So got a beautiful Wurlitzer piano. Oh, that sound. Karim, thank you for coming along. Thank you for coming along to the stream. It's still early days, but we're going somewhere. We're going places, which is very good. That's right. So what goes after that? Oh, I added a delay on there. Right, turn the click track on so I actually play in time. See that D note never, like, it's technically the right note, it just doesn't seem to fit. Let's go down. Let's see what happens if we go down. Okay, no, the first bit was good, the second bit not so much. That's probably not going to sound very good. See, it just sounds like I'm wandering. It doesn't quite sound... It doesn't sound like a melody that's been put together deliberately. Okay, let's cheat this a little bit. Chord's not working for you? Change the chord. And then we can go back to the start. Okay. Good. Okay. I've just come up with another part that I'll do later. That's it. We have our melody. Right, okay, so now we get to add... Okay, I'm going to keep the C sound under it, just because this will probably will be a loop. Just because of the nature of that it's being done for a tabletop game. So everything I'm kind of be doing will be probably loop-based. Let's start with a very general string part for the time being. Actually, no. What do I want to do? Do I want to add another clever bit? Let's add a clever bit. We do. We have a melody. There it is. Incidentally, if anyone has any questions about what I'm doing, I'm aware I'm very much just flying through all this. If you have any questions about process or the actual sort of, the ins and outs of actually making the track, and like what plugins I'm using, how I'm mixing it, all that stuff, please do put them in chat. I will happily try and answer them to the best of my ability. Because I'm very aware that if I'm just doing this on my own, I'm blitzing through. I'm not really stopping to chat about what I'm doing. But I will happily answer any questions anyone has about process. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's add this little... I don't know if I'll keep this, but I'm going to add a little extra piano part in here. But I'll do that with the click track turned on, obviously, because I'm not a fool! And I'll come in when I'm supposed to... God! Good lord. Sounds very 80s ballad. But that's why we bring in the you know, the lovely... I'll probably turn that down in the mix, actually. Yeah, so when that comes in, that's when I'll sort of add... Is this still on? Yeah. I'll stick with orchestral instruments for the time being. I'm kind of curious to see what happens if we add in kind of like a low synth or something, but that's something we can do later. For the time being, let's just add a generic string section in here. Let's see. So this is Intimate Strings from Spitfire Audio. Some beautiful sounds. Yes, I'm using Reaper. Good old Reaper. Right. So let's see what happens. Oh, even better. Don't even need to do anything. We can just extend these out. It's probably a quicker way of doing this, but well. Let's go all the way out here. And then you as well. Okay, so now you've got... Cool, now I just need to do the same with this one. Do that there. I probably will add a synth bass in there just because I think it could do with just fill it out a bit and also adds a couple of, just sort of add another couple of interesting sounds that might not necessarily be there. Does sound lovely. Well, can I bump this down an octave without it sounding really terrible? Let's have a look. don't hate it. Let's see what it sounds like with everything else. Yeah, I've got a better idea of what we can do there. Yeah, okay. So we're kind of going for something, kind of getting the idea of like a sense of adventure a little bit. So I think, I guess a little bit of what I want to do is I want to kind of have a calm start and then kind of build a little bit more. So I might need to come up with a B section. That starts. What chord is that? Okie dokie. Hang on. Oh. Queer Buccaneer! Hello! Thank you so much for raiding. Amazing! Oh, I've never been raided before. This is great. Oh, hello! Hello, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. We are making some music for a tabletop RPG. That is what we're doing. Oh, get all the queer pirates in here. We do love queer pirates. Amazing. And we're making this is a tabletop RPG all about sailing and boats. So you've come to the right place. Fantastic. We're just coming up with a little bit of a B section right now. But for the time being, I can absolutely play for you what I have so far, and we can go from there. I think Raiders is very thematic. I'm glad that's been a very thematic raid. So this is a piece about the sea. It's sort of meant to be the end of your journey. This is for Ella's game, yes. This is what I'm working on for the rest of the month. So we have the start of something. We've got a lovely little melody. We probably need a bit of a B section because it's just this twice. Actually, that's a thing we can do. Didn't think of that. Where's it gone? happens if I run this through the... I think this might be too high for it. Let's turn it down a bit. This will be like a loop. I'm probably like the fact that like we're nearly at 2 minutes already is pretty good, considering we're just repeating the same thing twice. That's pretty great. I think the thing now is that is to come up with a B section. Just need to. Okay, so you're starting on that chord. So where are we finished? We're finishing on A. Okay. Where do we want to go from there? Let's find out. Also, I apologise. It appears my bandwidth's being a bit squiffy. I can only apologise for that. It should sort itself out in a second. It's just deciding to be uncooperative. So we're there. When in doubt, go to G minor 7. Okay, I can make that work. Let's play around with those chords and see where we end up. Make that work. That's a nice little B section there. That's good stuff. Sorry, I'm getting some tech stuff happening. It says it's okay. What on earth is going on here? Okay. It's just playing this chord. It is as well, isn't it? But it still works. And then we're going to go back to the melody again, which I think be a nice way to kind of So I need you to come up with something for this middle section here. Strings for the time being, just so I can hear. Ooh, okay. Not what I just played, but whatever. I'm in the wrong octave, that'll be why. Ah. Okay, there we go. Probably take out that last bit there. Good. Right. Let's add some orchestral instruments in there. Okay, where are we at? We're at 1 minute 9. How is the stream quality? As in, like, the technical quality, not like the quality of the chat. I'm aware there's not much of that. But, because I've got one thing saying that it's streaming okay, and another thing is telling me it's not streaming well at all. So I'm not sure if this is... Not 100% sure if it's working okay or not. But hopefully the audio is still good. Let's stick a ping pong pad on there. Oh yeah, I know. It's good now. Okay, cool. I will carry on. Let's get our I'll probably end up re-recording this bass part just because I think I might end up using my grandmother, but I just, as in my grandmother's synth, not my actual grandmother. I've got a synth called a grandmother. But just for the time being, just because we're still very much, like, there's a chance I might come back and re-record a lot of this, just so that just to get like some particular sounds and things. Just because for tonight, just because it's the first thing and it's the first idea, I don't want to start plugging stuff in. I'd have to move this, put it up. Might still do that, but just for the time being, I think it would just get ideas down more than anything else. That's the kind of more important side of what we're doing tonight. Oh, is my piano still? So let's just go down. Okay. Filling out that lower end. There we go. If you have any, I know why it's doing that. Hang on. Just need to record something real quick. It happened when I was doing that. So now the sustain pedal shouldn't work anymore. Okay. Bass. There it is, okay. So I'm going to do something else just to fill out the melody just a little bit more. I'm going to use my wonderful handy-dandy FM drive, which, if you have any 90s nerds out there, it's a synth based off a Sega Mega Drive. And it has, I've said this before on stream, but it does the best beeps, which I'm aware is a very odd thing to say, but see, just adds a bit extra in there. What do we want? Can I run another thing of intimate strings? Probably not. I'm not sure they'll be able to do this one, because I've not tried their short. I'm going for a very specific. That sounds a bit too dramatic, I think, almost. No, definitely not there. Let's see what it sounds like. This might sound a bit out of time. different kind of strings. Do I have it in labs? I'm not sure I have it in labs. I'll give it a go though. Yes, I know you don't like it. Yep. No, I know. I really can't find that one. Oh, no. Thought I had strings 2. Did I have strings 2? No. Okay. In that case, I need to resort to the old instrument that I used. So these are the strings that I used on most stuff. I've used on most projects. I didn't re-download. I only re-downloaded it recently because I wasn't 100%. Didn't particularly like some of the sounds you get from it. Just because it wasn't. It was quite a cheap string pack, and the sounds are great. It does some really nice orchestral sounds. But it's not the best. Solo can be. Yeah, it's not the best. Do I have a staccato? I could have sworn I had a staccato section. Am I making this? I'm probably making this up. Let's have a. That's a bit better. It's a bit closer to what we want. Well, I'll make it quieter. Record it and then we can fiddle around with it, and then we'll see where we end up. And we're all good. Let's try. Maybe that was the problem. Maybe that was the problem all along. Violoncello. Spiccato. Is that what we're looking for? Yes. Obviously, we'll cue that up so it's a bit more in time. We'll change the bass line up a bit, so let's just get this re-recorded. This has come together remarkably quickly, which is always very, very good. I always like it when that happens. no, what have I done? Okay, easy, let's get rid of this, swap these out. See if that works on the whirly as well. See if that gives us an gonna add maybe some very low kind of drums underneath it. Okay. We finish with that? Okay, so we're well on the way. There's still, I think this middle section can be jazzed up a bit more, but I think we're certainly on the way. And there's a few extra kind of colors and tracks I kind of want to throw in there. But for the time being, let's get these colored just so I kind of know where each of them are. Bass doesn't need to change, so that track can disappear. That's texture. And we'll call that, we'll pop that up there as well. So this is all texture, and that purple, and then that can be blue, and then, oh yeah, I need to add a reverb track and stuff as well, just to really make it slightly more in universe, as it were. And we're good, so great. How long are we at? We're an hour and a half. I reckon I've got another half hour or so of this to go, and then let's have a think. There is always time to add more jazz, absolutely. Well, next up we're adding a kick drum. What on earth? Under the impression that was going to be a kick drum. Clearly I was wrong. Oh. Yeah, okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a kick track. So we've got this kick sample here. Some Earthbound, if anyone is interested. We're going to add gonna drench it in reverb. Add an EQ over it just to really process it. That wasn't working. Okay, that didn't work. Let's turn the reverb off for a second. Let's try a different plan. Let us use a drum machine instead. Let's use a proper grown-up real-life drum machine. As low as we can, and then do the same. Nope, the way. That sounds real. That sounds very squishy, but bear with me here while I try and work this out. It's just. I don't know why it sounds like a gunshot, but well. Is there another way of doing this? I know what I'm trying to do. It's just, I've done it before. It just doesn't seem to be working. Let's try this again. That's quite good. There we go. Just to get that sort of slightly quiet kettle drum sound. It's in there. Hey, let's put that. quite quiet in the mix, but it's definitely there. Oh, silly, 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 silly copy paste. It never quite works the way you want it to. Right. It's in there. Can I add an extra voice? Yep. A staccato. Can I get that in? Yep. Okay. There we go. Maybe something else for the melody, I'm not sure. What other lead sounds do I have on here? I've got a flute. Yes, you'll do. Come on, come with me. There we go. Okay, maybe not that one. Let's see what happens if we take you from the lower track. Still quite... I might knock that down another octave. Nah, I think that makes it sound slightly too synthy, whereas I quite like this. Ooh, I know what we can do though. Yeah, get rid of that. Let's get a good friend the Mellotron back in. So lovely, lovely choir sounds. Let's do that. Let's throw those in. See what we get. See what we end up with. So we want... Yep, we want the choir sound. Let's see what the string section sounds like if we throw that on there. Ooh. I like this. That sounds nice. It's there! I think it's there, we got it. Mellotron is a great friend. In software form. in physical form, it's not they weren't the best made instruments, but they sound great as a plugin. It's there. But it is. Oh. Can we get away with not having that there? Let's get rid of that last chord. No, I think you do need that. Do need those last couple of chords in there. Oh, I've put them the wrong way around. Yeah, so the mellotron is one of those instruments that sounds really cool, but in practice, basically it was one of the first synthesizers. But the way it worked is that it was this massive machine that whenever you pressed on a key, it would basically run this kind of thing down a magnetic tape that was hidden behind, like in the massive thing. So it was essentially like a sampler, really, more than anything. But like, it means you have this very specific sound you get from a mellotron, like these very vintage sounding choirs and like orchestral samples and things that I absolutely love. The very particular sound. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Can we do more? Answer is yes. Let's see what happens if we run the melody through a violin. Because I do think there needs to be or something. There doesn't need to be something else on top of. I've got a flute. Will the flute work? Flute might work. Just because I think because I think it's sounding really good. It's just at this point, from like here, I think I could do with another instrument. Oh, I know what it's doing. Right. I need to record it. I think we can do one better than that. I think we've got an oboe in here. I think we did have an oboe. Yes. Let's do that. Let's turn that up. Yeah, okay, let's give this a go. Okay, I need to do something very quickly. Give me a sec. You're going to hear a noise. So, I will explain what I'm doing in just a second. Once I get this plugged in. Where have you gone? Ah! Ow! Okay. There we go. Okay. Cool. I think we got away with that. Right. Will it let me? No, I'm going to need to do the fix. Yep. So the reason I'm changing to the monologue is that okay, got a little bit of a pitch bend. Just so I can got a bit more of a control over the volume to make it sound slightly more natural. Now I just need to learn the melody part. We're gonna have to record this in bits, but I'm reasonably confident. And then honestly, I think we might be done after that. But we'll keep going and we'll see where we end up. I need to stop saying that. That's a phrase that means nothing, and I keep saying it. Very annoyed at myself. Okay. Try that again. I almost had it there. Okay. Got most of it there. I just need to go for that second part. Eclipse Sky, I'm glad that you're enjoying it, and hopefully we will see you back for the rest of the soundtrack. We're going to be doing this every Wednesday throughout March and probably throughout April as well. I mean, we're probably going to get to the stage where I'm going to have to do 2 tracks a night, just because I've got a very limited amount of time to do all this. But yeah, we're making very, very good progress. I'm very happy with where we're at the moment. Okay. Oh no! Oh, okay. I hate having to learn my own parts. It's very humiliating. cranking it out. I mean, I think the momentum's lost a little bit of the momentum. Okay. Okay, I can fix that. Yeah, there it is. Oh, hello. That was an extra note I missed. Ah, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky note. Yeah, it goes up to a C there, doesn't it? Is that the right timing? I'm not sure it is. Not quite. There it is. Still not 100% on the ending, but we've got plenty of time to fix that. Okay, let's review. Let's review. Thanks for sticking around, Mattis Martigan. We'll hopefully see you soon. I hope the meeting goes well. Let's get the reverb put in. Remove this and we're going to swap it for something else. Gonna go back to good old Earthbound and their lovely, 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 lovely sine waves, their sine leads that they have. I'm just gonna bump that down an octave. Slightly nicer one there, actually. So good, not so good. Swap that out for the oboe part, I think. If I can remember where I put it. Oh, it's right there. Me being silly. Limiter on that one. So, that'll be why the velocities are all over the place. Okay. This is a really fiddly thing to have to fix. Okay. So basically, the reason the volumes are jumping all over the place is that these aren't all at like a reasonable level. So some are really loud and some are really quiet. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's all sorted. Oh god, yeah. So if you look at this one over here, it's just much louder than the others. Still needs a lot of mixing. And we'll fade that out of there. I think that genuinely might be us. I think that might be our track. Like I said, still needs a lot of mixing. But I think it's there. I think we got it. Okay. So I've got a mixing board on my other screen, which is where I have OBS. So I'm just... I think we can probably shorten this last bit. Sorry, I'm fiddling now. I just... start the fade out there. Okay, I think I'm going to call it there. Like, it still needs a bit of a mix, and it still needs a couple of little things played with it. But we have our first track. We have our first track for Upriver, Downriver, which is incredibly exciting. So thank you very much for coming along to the stream. Thank you very much for watching right through. I hope it was interesting to watch. I hope it was entertaining. Yeah, we're here every Monday, every Wednesday. We're going to be working on Upriver, Downriver for the rest of this month, and probably next month as well. If you want to check out more, please check out the links. I'll put it up in the chat just now. Please go check that out. Please go check out Upriver, Downriver. Please go follow everyone involved. They're all incredibly talented. And we'll be back on Monday, probably doing more of this, honestly, just because there's a lot to get through and not a lot of time. But thank you very much for sticking around. I hope we see you again soon, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Take care.